Question 1. If you are at least 18 years of age, are you allowed to talk on your cell phone while you're driving? C. Yes, but only if it's a hands-free phone. If you're at least 18 years of age, you're allowed to talk on a cell phone while you drive, but only if it's a hands-free device. If you want to pass DMV test in first time, you can download our iOS app for free. App contains 120,000 plus permit test questions, 523 plus cheat sheet questions, 350 plus traffic road signs, official handbook and FAQ. Includes all 51 states test. Even 98.5% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by official DMV team. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time. Let's get back to the video. Question 2. What does this sign mean? B. You are approaching an airport. This is a guide sign that means you are approaching an airport. Question 3. You must not follow within space of any emergency vehicle with a siren or flashing lights. B. 300 feet. You must not follow within 300 feet of any emergency vehicle with a siren or flashing lights. The length of a football playing field, i.e., without the 2 end zones, is 300 feet. Question 4. Your vehicle breaks down on a freeway. You are not able to move the vehicle off the road completely as the road shoulder is too narrow. What is the best thing to do? A. Exit on the right side of your vehicle and proceed to a safe place. When there is not enough shoulder space, or if there is a guardrail or an area to safely stay away from the freeway lanes, you must exit your vehicle and stay away from your vehicle. Use your emergency flashes at your discretion according to weather conditions. Question 5. When you park and leave your vehicle on a highway or street, you should not. C. Lower the windows. When you park and leave your vehicle on a highway or street, roll up the windows, stop the engine, lock the ignition, remove the key, set the parking brake, even if your car has an automatic transmission, and lock the doors. Question 6. If you double your speed on a highway, your braking distance increases by. C. 4 times. When you increase your speed, your braking distance increases as the square of the speed increase. If you double your speed, your braking distance becomes not twice as long but 4 times as long. Question 7. Special turnout areas marked on a 2-lane road. C. Allow vehicles to pass. Special turnout areas are sometimes marked on 2-lane roads. Drive into these areas to allow cars behind you to pass. If you are driving slowly on a 2-lane highway or road where passing is unsafe, and 5 or more vehicles are following you, you must drive into a turnout area to let the vehicles pass. Question 8. It is illegal for anyone who is 21 years old or older to operate a vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of space or higher. B. 0.08%. It is illegal for anyone 21 years old or older to operate a vehicle with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.08% or higher. Question 9. On a two-way roadway with a center lane, drivers from either direction can space from the center lane. B. Make left turns and U-turns. Drivers from either direction may use the center lane for left turns and permitted U-turns. Question 10. If you are a California driver under the age of 21 and you receive your first DUI conviction, your driving privileges will be revoked for 1 year and C. You will be required to complete a DUI program. If an underage California driver is convicted of 1 or more DUI charges, his or her driving privileges will be revoked for 1 year. Plus, on the first offense, he or she will be required to complete the educational portion of a licensed DUI program. A subsequent offense may require a longer DUI program, and he or she will not have a restricted driver license to attend the DUI program. Question 11. Flag persons are often located on highways and in work zones. C. To stop, slow, or guide the traffic in work zones. Flag persons, flaggers, are often provided on highways and in work zones to stop, slow, or guide traffic safely through the areas. Flag persons wear orange vests, shirts, or jackets and use red flags or stop-slow paddles to direct traffic through the areas. Question 12. When turning left from a multi-lane one-way road onto another one-way road, start your turn from C. The far left lane. When turning left from a multi-lane one-way road onto another one-way road, start your turn from the far left lane. Question 13. Rain, snow, and ice impair your ability to see ahead, so you should space. To be able to stop your vehicle safely? C. Increase your following distance. Bad weather calls for lower speeds. You should follow other vehicles at a greater distance. Rain, snow, and ice impair your ability to see ahead and increase the braking distance required to stop your vehicle. In these conditions, increase your following distance and apply your brakes sooner but more gently than usual. Question 14. In which of these situations is it appropriate to use your horn? A. To make eye contact with another driver. You may tap your horn to try to make eye contact with another driver. However, never use your horn to express frustration with other drivers. Question 15. If a car approaches you with its high beam headlights on, you must space to keep yourself from being temporarily blinded. C. Look toward the right edge of the road. If a car approaches you with high beams on, do not stare at the lights. Steer by the line at the outside edge of the road to keep yourself from being temporarily blinded. Question 16. Vehicles approaching a roundabout must A. Yield to the traffic in the roundabout. A roundabout is a circular intersection in which traffic circulates counterclockwise around a central island. Approaching vehicles must yield the right-of-way to the traffic in the roundabout. Always enter the roundabout, heading to the right. Question 17. Are you allowed to make a U-turn on an undivided roadway in a business district? B. Yes, but only at intersections. In California, you may make a U-turn in a business district only at an intersection or through a specially provided opening in a barrier or median. Note that in California, areas with churches, apartments, multi-family housing units, or public buildings, except schools, are considered business districts. Question 18. Are minors allowed to talk on cell phones while driving? C. No, except in an emergency situation. Minors are not allowed to talk on cell phones, not even hands-free cell phones, unless they are in an emergency situation and need to call emergency services such as law enforcement, a healthcare provider, or the fire department. Question 19. What does this sign mean? A. Turn left or go straight. This sign regulates traffic and directs the driver to turn left or go straight. Question 20. Two sets of solid double yellow lines spaced 2 or more feet apart indicate. C. A barrier. Two sets of solid double yellow lines spaced 2 or more feet apart are considered a barrier. Do not drive on or over this barrier or make a left turn or U-turn across it, except at designated openings. Question 21. If a California driver under the age of 21 is convicted of keeping alcoholic beverages in his or her vehicle, the state of California may impound the driver's vehicle for up to B. 30 days. If you are a driver under the age of 21 and are convicted of keeping alcoholic beverages in your vehicle, the court may suspend your driver license for 1 year and order you to pay a fine of up to $1,000. The state of California may also impound your vehicle for up to 30 days. Question 22. In which of the following places is a U-turn permitted? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . B. Across a double yellow line. U-turns are permitted across double yellow lines when it is safe to do so. They are not permitted on one-way streets or at railroad crossings. Question 23. When you see livestock near the roadway, you should A. Follow directions from the person in charge of the animals. If drivers see animals or livestock, they should slow down and follow directions from the person in charge of the animals. Question 24. If you need to cross multiple freeway lanes, you should A. Cross them one at a time. If you need to cross multiple freeway lanes, you should cross them one at a time. Question 25. On a highway with 3 or more lanes going in one direction, vehicles passing others or turning left should use B. The left lane. When there are 3 or more lanes going in one direction, the middle lane or lanes are usually the smoothest. The left lane is for drivers who want to go faster, pass, or turn left. Slower vehicles and those turning right should use the right lane. Question 26. If you are having vehicle trouble and you need to stop, what is the first thing you should do? B. Pull off the road and away from traffic. If your vehicle breaks down on the road, make sure that other drivers can see it. Pull off the road, away from all traffic if possible. Turn on your emergency flashers. Lift the hood to signal the emergency and place emergency flares or triangles 200 to 300 feet behind the vehicle. Question 27. Flashing yellow lights on a school bus require other drivers to C. Slow their vehicles and prepare to stop. A variety of vehicles can flash yellow lights. Flashing yellow lights on tow trucks and slow-moving vehicles warn you to slow down. However, some school buses flash yellow lights when preparing to stop to let children on or off the bus. These lights warn you to slow down and prepare to stop. When the school bus flashes red lights, you must stop and remain stopped until the children have left and the red lights stop flashing. Question 28. Before changing lanes, you must check for traffic. A. Both behind and to the side of your vehicle. Before changing lanes, check for traffic both behind and to the side of your vehicle. Make sure that there are no vehicles in the lane you want to enter. Question 29. On one-way roads, yellow lines are used as C. Left edge lines. Yellow lines are also used as left edge lines on one-way roadways. Question 30. You may not pass another vehicle except C. When there is a broken yellow line next to your lane. When there is a broken yellow line next to your lane, you are allowed to pass. Question 31. Space are designed to allow vehicles to slow down and leave the expressways. B. Exit ramps. Exit ramps are designed to let vehicles slow down and leave the expressways. There is often a lower speed posted for the ramp. Question 32. This sign represents A. A school zone. This five-sided sign depicting persons carrying schoolbooks indicates a school zone. Stop when children are in the crosswalk. Question 33. For the first 12 months that you hold a California provisional driver license, you may not drive alone. B. Between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. A California driver who holds a provisional driver license may not operate a vehicle between the hours of 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. except when accompanied by a supervising adult who meets the requirements. Question 34. If a driver behind you repeatedly flashes his or her headlights, you should C. Get out of the way. Aggressive driving is the operation of a motor vehicle in a way that endangers or is likely to endanger persons or property. If the driver behind you repeatedly flashes his or her headlights, don't retaliate or engage the driver in any way. Instead, get out of the way. Question 35. A driver who is involved in a significant collision must report it to the DMV within C. 10 days. When you are involved in a collision, you must report it to the DMV within 10 days. If more than $1,000 in damage was done to the property of any person or if anyone was injured, no matter how slightly, or killed. Question 36. Space, pavement markings indicate parking spaces for persons with disabilities. A. Blue. Blue pavement markings indicate parking spaces for persons with disabilities. Question 37. A California driver under the age of 21 who is found to have a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.01% or higher will have his or her license suspended for B. 1 year. If a California driver under the age of 21 is found to have a BAC of 0.01% or more, his or her driving privileges will be suspended for 1 year. For the average person, just one alcoholic drink will result in a BAC over 0.01%. Question 38. With any turning vehicle, the rear wheels follow a space than the front wheels. C. Shorter path. With any turning vehicle, the rear wheels follow a shorter path than the front wheels. The longer the vehicle is, the greater the difference will be. Trucks and other large vehicles may initially swing out before making a turn. If you see a truck move left, don't try to pass it on its right, the truck may be about to turn right. Check its turn signals. Question 39. This sign indicates. C. The ending of a right lane. This sign indicates the ending of a right lane ahead. All traffic in the right lane must merge left. Question 40. If a bicycle on your right reaches an intersection at the same time as you do, you should C. Yield to the bicycle. At intersections, yield to the vehicle or bicycle that arrives first, or to the vehicle or bicycle on your right if it reaches the intersection at the same time as you do. If you want to pass DMV test in first time, you can download our iOS app for free. App contains 120,000 plus permit test questions, 523 plus cheat sheet questions, 350 plus traffic road signs, official handbook and FAQ. Includes all 51 states test. Even 98.5% people pass their test first time after using our app. You can find link in the description. Download app for free from App Store, which contains latest 2024 material licensed by official DMV team. Get 3 days free trial for a limited time.